They use the most primitive technology possible. The graphics, if you could even call them graphics, work like this. The background is a fixed image that's printed onto the console. In front of that is a clear screen, kind of like an animation cell, with a bunch of static images that represent all the characters and objects. When the game plays, these images light up individually to simulate the illusion of movement. It's sort of like a calculator or a digital watch. It's sort of like a calculator or a digital watch. I can't think of a more crude way to make a video game. Use the most
It's sort of like a calculator.
Place looks great. Did you guys get it made?
Kinda.
Dinner's almost ready. If you like meatloaf, I'm sure you'll like its cousin, bowl of meat.
Hey, if you're still looking to make money, I will pay you to burn that jacket.
Thank you, but it doesn't look like I'm going to Comic-Con this year.
With as much debt as you have, probably not next year either.
Place looks great.
Each part of the meal required a different cooking time. Swanson solved this problem by cooking each part separately. Then each item was placed into the tray, and the tray was frozen, packaged, and sold. A consumer could bake the tray in the oven for about 25 minutes. The meal would defrost, finish cooking, and be ready to eat. The meal would defrost, finish cooking, and be ready to eat. The meal would defrost, finish cooking, and be ready to eat. The next challenge was convincing consumers to buy the frozen meals. Each part of the meal required a different...
The meal would defrost and be ready to eat.
In the 1980s, as microwaves began to appear in more home kitchens, manufacturers of frozen meals had to adapt again. The trays switched from metal to plastic, and the cooking times were reduced to minutes. By then, people's lives had changed too, and they were busier than ever. And they were busier than ever. And they were busier than ever. Instead of sit-down meals, new frozen foods appeared that were meant to be eaten on the go, like pocket sandwiches and burritos. Companies later introduced healthy options and international dishes to appeal to the changing needs and tastes of consumers. Frozen meals have changed a lot since Swanson's first TV dinners. Yet people still appreciate the convenience of frozen foods. What will the next frozen food innovation be? And how will technology change our future eating habits? In the 1980s, As microwaves began to appear in more home kitchens, manufacturers of frozen meals had to adapt again. The trays switched from metal to plastic, and the cooking times were reduced.
They were busier than ever.